Merhaba arkadaşlar, and welcome to this first vlog of mine. I thought with Instagram I'm always limited to the 30 or 60 seconds, but I want to share all the things I do and I want to connect with you on a more deeper level, which is why I've now decided to give you longer videos and to share my life even more extensively. If you think I do look tired, that is because I am. Yesterday I just passed my last oral exam at mid school in my 8th semester, and tomorrow is my last written exam, which is today. There's loads of studying to do, and tomorrow in the early morning there's the exam. Tomorrow in the evening I'm gonna go to Essen. It's a 5-hour drive and have a talk about our project, a social project we're gonna go in and do in Turkey, and the rest of the week is just fully jam-packed with meeting people. We are going to Düsseldorf, we are going to meet another friend of mine from Istanbul. Yeah, and I'm just gonna take you all along. Amazing. But first things first, there is a lot of work and studying and Anki cards to do for tomorrow. So why YouTube now all of a sudden? The real OGs will know that I started social media when I started med school 4 years ago by doing YouTube videos, and I like to circle back to things. And since I'm moving more and more towards the end of my medical tuition, it becomes apparent that I can't spend every week like 2 full days editing Instagram reels for you, which is why I'm trying, if I record YouTube videos that can be repurposed as reels also, I get to connect with you, but I still get more free time to study for my exams and study for med school and fulfill all of my other obligations. So this is why, and we're gonna try it out. So as I said, tomorrow is my end of semester exam, not my very last med school exam. It will be in exactly 1 year. And then it's all fun and games. We are going to Istanbul, we are going to Antalya, we are going to Italy with my dad. I'm gonna work with an amazing ENT surgeon in his practice. We're gonna go to Wolfsburg, so loads of traveling, and I hope that you will enjoy it, and I hope that we'll get some amazing reels out of it. But now, first it's lunch. It's back to work. It is the very last sprint before being free tomorrow. I feel awesome. Okay, medium big drama because I just spent 4 hours finishing my presentation for the talk tomorrow, which doesn't leave me time to go to the gym. So it's studying for the rest of the day, no gym today, and yeah, tomorrow I'll explain everything to you and what's going on and what we're talking about and what the presentation is going to be. But first, wish me luck. Oh, and I have to pack the car. Oh, and pack my bag. Okay, yeah, so you see loads of things to do. I'll explain everything tomorrow after the exam. See ya. Good morning, it is exam time. So 4 hours later, this was my end of 9th semester exam, which now makes me officially a 5th year medical student in Germany. And exactly 1 year I'll be finished, and then I'm going into intern doctor year, so practical year. But first of all, let's do a little introduction. I'm Felix. I'm a German medical student, now a 5th year, and I've spent 10 months in hospital in Istanbul, going to a different country and being obviously non-Turkish and not being able to speak Turkish in a speaking hospital, but being welcomed so warmly and so wholeheartedly, and the great experiences I made as a German medical student in Turkey moved me in that sense that I know how difficult it can be to be a medical student, a German medical student in the German system, and even a foreign medical student in the German system. Having experienced how it is the other way around really opened my eyes. When I went abroad, many people told me I should be cautious of the cultural differences and if I was being okay, and I was met with a lot of prejudice from the German towards the Turkish side, which made me reconsider. And my experience being so positive, we are now working to foster international exchange academically and on a cultural level. Since I then came back from Istanbul 1 year ago, I did my best to keep the connection up and running. I'm still in contact with friends, and me having gone to Istanbul and seen a Turkish way of addressing the same issues we here experience in Germany has opened up my eyes and really taught me how beneficial it can be to see other different and other systems. In order to do this, I am regularly giving presentations and talks at Turkish medical universities for Turkish professionals and young medical students who are open and interested in maybe experiencing another country and maybe experiencing international exchange of knowledge and maybe want to go to Germany. So we are informing them to make the process of applying more easy. And to help with that goal, the Turkish-German Medical Society has invited me to talk at one of their evening events today in Essen, which is around 5 hours from the place I study. This is why right after my exam, I'm now in the car and I'm going to be on the road for 5 hours. See you there. So as you can see, I have changed my shirt into a fresh one. I have dropped off all the stuff I had in the bag at home because on the way to the place where I talk at, I just passed by my home. So I just brought everything inside, grabbed a fresh shirt. Now I got some flowers for the potential people who I will be thanking for the time and for the invitation for. So I bought 3 sets of tiny flowers. Now I'm gonna fuel up and I'm going to wash the car, so I'm ready to roll up and give an amazing presentation today. Why do I prioritize looks and everything around the event tonight so much? Because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I think that when I'm well prepared, I have a fresh shirt on, I don't smell, I did my hair this morning, I showered, the car is clean, I brought some gifts. Like all the small tiny things add up to a great event in the end, and they consciously, subconsciously help me feel better about myself, which allows me to do the best work I do. Do you get it? So now it's car wash time, fuel up time, and then we are going to the talk.
Hat mich sehr gefreut. Vielen lieben Dank. Sehr gut.
Wow. Ich hoffe natürlich jetzt auch häufiger hier zu sein.
Good morning, people. It is the second day, the day after the event, and I didn't manage to film as much as I would have liked to film because, you know, there is a learning curve to all of this, and it was the first day I was vlogging. But on all, it was a very successful event. The people there were so nice, and we had such a great time, and we raised some money for some social projects, and the most important thing is I got to connect with people who are also interested in working between two countries, and I feel like the talk was just a great success all in all. Now today there are also a couple of things planned. Now I'm packing up, I'm packing all the stuff in the car again, all the filming gear, and now we are going to Hamm to do a content shooting day with a good friend of mine, Chi. In the evening, we are going to go to Düsseldorf, have a nice dinner event with my mom, and I'm gonna take you along. So why are we exactly now going to Hamm? Who is Chi? Why are we filming things? And what's all of this filming in general? What's all this social media thing about? Because when I went to Istanbul, I started my social media, and of course it's a skill you can develop. And I like to bring together skill sets which do not typically come together, such as medicine and social media knowledge. And with this, of course, because as a student, it's always nice to have like a side income. I built a small team and we do social media marketing because we know how to cut things, we know what works, we know how to work with the Instagram algorithm, for example. And this is why we are now offering services to other businesses, such as a big paramedic academy in Berlin. We are doing their social media and also the social media of my friend Chi. We are always having loads of fun. He's running like an email marketing agency, and it's just so nice to spend some time with him. And because I can deliver a service which he benefits from, we do all of his videos, we go there, we film them, he is in front of the camera, I just do the behind the camera stuff, all the technicalities, and then our team edits it, and then we put it out on Instagram. And it's a mutual benefit, because it's nice side income for me, and for him it's an advantage because he can get great looking Instagram videos. This is why we are now going to his place and gonna film for the full day. Yesterday evening, the event showed me something very important which I forgot again, because I live so far off and far away from this multicultural area here in Germany, the Ruhr area. I always forget how stimulating it can be for the brain and for the mind, and how creative you can get if you get input from people who are also engaged and working on projects. And like, it becomes this kind of dynamic which fires everything up, and there's so much energy in the room. And I really felt that yesterday evening. I really made some great connections. One doctor I'll work with as part of my compulsory internship, which I still have left to do in my medical program. Social connections and events like these are really the things which make me feel alive and which give me motivation to keep on doing what we are doing. Maybe it's just me. Location 2, we are now filming the second and third ad. That was a great day of filming with my friend Chi, and we filmed loads of cool videos and adverts for his website, I think. Now we changed to new clothes and are now on the way to Düsseldorf to have dinner with my lovely mum. Let's go. I have arrived in lovely Düsseldorf now. I've just parked my car, and I just wanted to talk to you about a topic which is the support you can get from your direct surroundings. So I like to do many things, and I like to be busy and to keep working on projects, and the thing that motivates me most to do this is my mom. She's by far my biggest supporter in the world, and she gave me all the support and all the encouragement I needed to do all things, to go abroad, to always leave my comfort zone and to start new projects. Whatever I do, she's always like, yes, you got this. And she's, like inspiring me to become more like her and keep an open mind. Interculturally, think outside the box, move into different perspectives. What I'm just trying to say is, you should
value your family and your biggest supporters more than you're already doing, whoever it is that is supporting you most, you will only know the value of what they are doing for you once it's not there anymore. This is why tonight it's Mother's Sunday here in lovely Düsseldorf, and yeah, talk to your supporters and to your parents more. Good morning in the morning. So yesterday I didn't focus too much on filming anymore. I enjoyed the night with my mom, and as we talked about yesterday, it was so great catching up with her. I do not live with my parents anymore. I moved to another city, another part of Germany, far, far, far away, like a 5-hour drive from the place where my parents live, from my hometown. So I do see my parents very rarely only. So it's always very fun to come back and to reconnect with them. And especially my mom, you know, is very important for me. Today the plan is to do some work and maybe go and meet a friend for coffee in the city. Maybe I'll go to the gym if I can make the time. And in the evening, I'm gonna meet a friend from Istanbul. I met him in my internship and he's traveling Europe right now. And we are going and have some amazing dinner and maybe do some sightseeing here in Germany. Yeah, so that's the plan. Real quick, let's collaboratively procrastinate by washing the car.